second year as far as comfort level with the offense and the system and kind of what this whole program is about?
I'm super excited, number one, because this thing is just continuing to move forward in a great way. And I really believe it's all about the people, starting with our head coach and what he represents. And the camaraderie of the staff has been an amazing thing, and our players see that, and they respond to it. And they know when we're on the same page, and we're always on the same page. So that's a big thing. But just my confidence level in this offense is unbelievable. I think that it showed last year. Obviously it helps with the talent that we have, and I had to coach at quarterback. But pay tribute to Jeff Scott and Tony Elliott, who've done a great job of developing great game plans and making great calls on the field to help our players succeed. And so all of us in that offensive room are just so excited about not only the success that we've had, but just building on that success and continuing with that with our offense.
What do you feel like you learned the most from last year and all that success that you were able to accomplish?
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things as a coach that I learned was just being able to really, really dive in with the players and the relationships. And, we became so close as a quarterback unit. And I think that's something that I really wanted to work on. I've always been pretty close with my quarterbacks, but I think that's just I think that is really the key part of our success is the relationships that the coaches have with our players. And these kids know that how much we care about them and that we're going to do anything for them, and I think that makes a huge difference.
Can you talk about Kelly Bryant and how far he's come in the last year?
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I can't say enough about that kid, just how excited I am, number one, to coach him. It's one thing to have a kid that has talent, and then it's another thing to have a kid that has talent and the want-to factor. And Kelly has both of those. Kelly has such a high ceiling potential, and he really wants to work hard at it. And that makes it exciting for me because he's not just going through the motions, he's working at it. And for him, the biggest thing for him is to continue to get the big picture. And, a year ago, he was just starting off, and now he's progressed each month. He's just gotten more and more comfortable with that big picture and understanding not just the offense, but the defense, and then the reaction to all those things. And he's shown me throughout spring that he has improved in that area. He still needs to improve. Deshaun's way up here in his, understanding that big picture and just playing fast and those sort of things. And Kelly is in that mode right now of getting to that point, but he still needs to work on that and just so that he can see things happen before they do. And that's hard to do. That takes a lot of time, and he's only been here for a little over a year now, a year and a half, and got plenty of potential, like I said, and plenty of time to continue to progress.
Has he matured more as a passer from a mental standpoint or physical?
Absolutely. As a passer, there's no doubt about it. When he came in here, we knew he could run. He has so much talent athletically, and for him to work on his craft as a quarterback has been the goal for him, and he's worked on that, each and every day, and has definitely improved.
The camp reps, obviously, you know very well what Deshaun can do.
Yeah.
How do you plan to split those reps for your backup?
Yeah, that's a great question. Number one, Deshaun still has to get his reps to get into obviously playing shape, and then most importantly to get in sync with his offense, his guys. And they've been working out hard over the summer, so that's all part of it as well. But he'll definitely get his reps. Early on in camp, though, we don't want to overdo it because it is a long season, hopefully a real long season, like last year. But with the backup guys, Nick and Kelly are guys that are going to be equal as far as reps. They both are, doing a great job, number one, but they both are going to get the next amount of reps. And then Tucker, obviously, and Tucker has had some setbacks. Tucker is had a couple practices and then had a setback. If you remember last preseason, he didn't even get to practice in the preseason and missed the first handful of games too. So, his deal is going to be consistent, staying healthy, but he'll get reps, and then Zarek's going to have a shot too.